Hey bitches, it's Nick Snider, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss James Charles responding to the kid that said he was rude to him at the airport, as well as Jaclyn Hill's Halloween party. If you have not already seen my previous video involving James Charles and some Tati Westbrook drama, I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner, as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion, and opinions are not facts. And please do not send hate to anyone or any brand that I speak on in my videos, because that is not what these are meant for. They're meant for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have a messy time here on the internet. James Charles responded back to that kid over on TikTok that said he was rude at the airport and refused to look up from his laptop and had his assistant step in and say, "Hey, he's busy." Not gonna happen. But before I get into that story, let's refresh everyone's memory.
So me and my friend were returning from Coachella, and we were flying from LAX to SFO, and the beginning of the airport, like before checkpoint, before security, whatever, we ran into James, and he was like nice, smiled, whatever. I asked for a picture. This is a picture of when we were in front of like the check-in, whatever, and I was with my friend Haley, and she didn't get a picture. And the whole time after, I was like, oh my god, like, we literally just met James Charles and you did not get a picture. And mind you, I was a fan before this. Like, I loved James. Like, I watched his videos. I was a fan. And so we're still talking through the gates. We're like, oh, that sucks. We missed him. Like, you didn't get your picture, all this stuff. And so we get to our gate, and guess who we see? So at our gate, we see James Charles sitting there, literally on his laptop. No one's talking to him. No one's bothering him. He's just sitting there. Okay, and so I literally walked right up to him, right to his feet, right where you can see, even if you're looking down at a screen like this, like he was, you can still see above the laptop feet, like approaching you. So I literally am standing there, like literally right there, and I go, hey, like, I'm so sorry, my friend, to get a picture. Like, do you think you could, like, quickly get a selfie with her or something, like, real quick? Literally, this was him. And so his manager's assistant, whoever was next to him, like, looked over at me and my friend, because, like, they heard us. And the manager, whoever, looked at James. James still like this. And he looked at James, looked back at me, and went, I think he's a little busy right now. And I went, oh, okay. Like, he didn't even have the decency to literally look up at us and at least go, like, or like, hi, or like, oh, sorry, I'm busy, or like. And so I turned off my makeup, but I found this tweet, and I'm just gonna leave it here. So
After the story of James Charles allegedly being rude to a fan at the airport started to gain traction by drama channels as well as over on TikTok, James Charles responded to the kid and said the following: "You could have tapped me or waved, and I would have gladly paused my work to say hello, but instead chose to make an exposed TikTok months later." I have to admit, in the kid's video, when he said that this happened around the time of Coachella, I was kind of like, there are some major things that happened in James Charles' life around the time of Coachella that made James Charles even bigger in the eyes of drama and all of that than anything. Like the whole Tati situation that happened when she did that video. So why did the kid sit on this video of James Charles allegedly being rude to him at the airport and wait months until after all that is over to try to get a little bit of attention online? Because honestly, if he would have uploaded this video around the same time, he probably would have got like millions of views. James continued with the following: "I was working on my laptop with AirPods in, and when you walked towards me, I didn't see you, but my manager politely said I was busy. I'm awful." Now, I'm not exactly sure how TikTok works and how responding to people on TikTok goes, but it looks kind of like the same on Twitter where you can quote tweet someone and respond to them that way, because the kid said to James, "I posted a video a while ago and a lot of people were asking me for a story time, so I made one. I also wasn't exposing you, I shared my experience." James then responded to him with the following: "No, you wanted attention, and left out details to make me seem awful when I just didn't see you. Because instead of saying hello, you took videos of me from afar." And then a few of the kid's other responses to James are: "I even bought your palette, I was a sister. I never called you ugly names or insulted you, I was literally just sharing my story. You also have peripheral vision, and I walked right up to you." Now, I'm just gonna speak from my experience in airport terminals and sitting at gates waiting for my airplane to either arrive, take off, whatever. the hell I am doing sitting there, to be completely honest. I don't even know. But I have been sitting there before, and they get so crowded around some gates because there are no more seats that people will just stand in random places. There have been many times where I've been on my laptop or just texting on my phone, and somebody will come and stand directly in front of me. Now, are they coming to say hello to me? No, they're just standing there because it's the only place. So there is a good chance that James did not think that this person was coming to say hi to him, and it was just someone standing there. However, what I will say is, if your manager, assistant, or whoever is as close as this kid said that they were, that had to literally look up at him and say, oh, I think that he's busy right now, then you heard the commotion that was going on. Unless you had on some Bose headphones, you had in your AirPods, and you just couldn't hear. And James did say that he had the AirPods in. So could this kid be looking for tits on the ant? Could this kid just be looking for attention over on TikTok? I could see that being a very big possibility, to be completely honest, because he waited on this video for a very long time, which doesn't make sense to me at all.
Hi, so this video is really popping off, and I've been on some drama channels, and I just want to clear things up and like further explain. So I did not say that I paid to meet him. I know I didn't. I ran into him at the airport. I made that very clear. But what I'm saying is, just because I didn't pay to meet him doesn't mean he should not give me the time of day. He doesn't have to, although he can respectfully decline. Another thing, he was wearing AirPods, although he was sitting basically like this, right? In a seat like this. Let's say your laptop is here, and you're looking down at it. I can see all above. I can see someone walking towards me. I can see, you know, you can still see your surroundings. You have peripheral vision. So I know he saw me. And one last thing, this was my experience. This is how I experienced it. This is how me and my friend Haley and her mom, who was there, experienced it.
I mean, that kid is right. It was his experience. He's the one that experienced it with his friend as well as her mother, so we cannot take that away from him. But please miss me with that attitude of, I'm on a few drama channels now, as if you did not know or even think going into that video about James Charles allegedly being rude to you at the airport was not going to get some traction online, and it was definitely not going to be picked up by drama channels. Like, come on. So what is your opinion? Do you think that James Charles should have responded to this kid over on TikTok, or do you think that he should have just let this go, let this slide by, another James Charles drama another day? Please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and now let's talk about Jaclyn Hill's Halloween party. In my opinion, one of the things that Jaclyn Hill is very known for, other than all of her scandals, other than horrible lipsticks, other than just selling people Morphe at the drop of a hat no matter what chance she gets, she's known for throwing elaborate, amazing Halloween parties, and they honestly do look like they are really fun. Now, you guys know that a bunch of drama channels were invited to her Halloween party, and now that I've seen her costume, it kind of makes sense as to why everybody was invited, but everyone turned it down, with the exception of 2 people I heard, which, okay, whatever. But Jaclyn Hill decided that she was going to go to her Halloween party in what looked like was a last-minute decision with no thought-out process, and was just like, crap, my other outfit isn't working, I need to throw this on. Here is a clip of Jaclyn Hill's outfit.
Hey guys, so it is the day of my Halloween party. I've got Jesus in the bathroom right now doing my sister's hair. It's not even 1 o'clock and we're already starting the whole process, because days like today, it's just so much. Like, I live for this day. I live for the day of the party. It's just so much fun, so much chaos, just like keeps me on my toes. It's great. Like, it keeps me on my toes. I'm literally sitting in bed with a bag of chips. I'm just like, I love this. Like, I'm really just like productive. There's so much happening. Seriously though, that actually wasn't even my bag of chips. It was her bag of chips. I wanted to jump on here though, seriously, and say how grateful I am for all the love that I'm getting on this video. The past 2 videos, I have not had to delete any comments because there's been so much love and positivity, and I am just so here for it. Like, I'm very overwhelmed by the response and just like the love and how emotional you guys are, because obviously that video was emotional for me because I'm FaceTiming my subscribers, but I wasn't expecting so many of you guys to be so emotional watching that as well. And like, my Twitter is just full of nothing but tweets about how they're crying and how incredible this video was, and it just means so much to me. So I just want to say thank you. You know, I always appreciate it. So all right, that's it. No more happiness. It's time to pull my bitch ass together. I can't wait for you guys to see my costume. Oh my god. I'm just doing it. I'm taking it there. It is insane how just a few hours. Woo! A few hours before a party. This is how things look. And then within 5 hours, it completely comes together. But right now, it is just absolute madness. All right, so we are here once again. Update. We are moving further and further along. There's so many moving parts. Like, I'm not kidding you guys. I have over 60 people in my house right now, setting up in every single room. That's the photo room in there. And then everyone's setting up the bar out there. We're gonna be done in 2.5 hours, but in the meantime, it's just still, hello! It doesn't come together until the last 30 minutes. It's crazy because like everything just always looks so insane. And then the last 30 minutes is when there's like a wrap put on everything. And that's the most exciting part. Oh my gosh, look at how cool.
Now, don't get me wrong. Jaclyn looks amazing in her outfit, and it's actually a cute dress. However, for such an elaborate Halloween party, and we've seen Jaclyn's costumes in the past, this one is just subpar. I love the fact that she's playing on, oh, I was canceled this year, oh my god, let's make a joke out of it. But there's a lot of people that are actually very offended by this because they feel like she has not righted her wrong when it came to the lipsticks. So they're like, why is she poking fun at the fact that she was quote-unquote canceled when she hasn't even corrected the whole entire situation? So what is your opinion? Do you like Jaclyn's Halloween costume? Do you think it's just kind of lame? Please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below. And with that said, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please follow all my social media that is linked down in the description. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.